Ignore this for just 5 minutes, and tonight you might bolt awake in absolute terror, screaming from a searing pain, tearing through your calves like a dagger plunged deep into your flesh. Brush it off for a few more nights, and soon each step you take could feel like a cruel torture designed to strip you of every ounce of independence. Dismiss the warnings for months, and you're rolling the dice with a ticking time bomb inside your veins. Hidden dangers that silently escalate into circulatory nightmares, so severe even doctors might initially overlook them. This isn't mere sensationalism, it's a brutal truth. Your body screams out in desperation. Imagine, if you dare, the horrifying reality of waking up in agonizing spasms, so intense that you gasp helplessly for air, clutching desperately at sheets soaked in cold sweat. Visualize yourself stumbling across your home, clutching furniture for dear life, gripped by a relentless fear that the next cramp might throw you violently to the floor. But it gets worse, much worse. Every muscle contraction isn't just physical agony, it's a sinister alarm bell, a harbinger of deeper threats lurking beneath your skin. This pain could be the terrifying first symptom of dangerous mineral deficiencies, severe dehydration, nerve dysfunction, or even early warning signs of impending cardiovascular disaster. Ask yourself this chilling question. Are you ready to risk a stroke or heart attack triggered by what you thought was just an innocent leg cramp? Thousands of unsuspecting people have made the same mistake, ignoring these torturous signs until the damage becomes irreversible. In the next few moments, you'll discover precisely how your diet might be the only shield standing between you and an urgent medical catastrophe. The shocking twist: the simple foods that could save your life right this minute might already be sitting quietly in your refrigerator, unnoticed and unused. Keep watching. Your life could literally depend on it. To underscore the urgency, let's revisit the brief story of a 72-year-old retiree, whom we'll call Mrs. D. She used to love daily walks around her neighborhood park, but over the past year, she began experiencing vicious calf spasms late at night. She brushed them off at first, believing they were just part of getting old. Eventually, the cramps appeared more frequently, even during her beloved early morning strolls. When Mrs. D finally sought help, tests showed chronic low potassium, a near-constant magnesium shortage, and early-stage circulatory issues. Her physician warned that uncontrolled electrolyte deficits can strain the cardiovascular system. In rare but alarming situations, poor mineral balance paired with circulatory struggles has contributed to more significant vascular events like stroke. Mrs. D realized her leg cramps weren't a trivial matter, but a signpost: address it now or watch your health unravel. Another person, Mr. K, age 65, worked part-time as a delivery driver. He dismissed his monthly nighttime leg spasms as a mere inconvenience until he nearly passed out from intense pain one evening. In the hospital, he learned the cramps were related to side effects from blood pressure medication that depleted key electrolytes. The frightening twist: his blood pressure was erratic, forcing his cardiovascular system to teeter. Within days of hospital discharge, he followed an eating plan high in certain minerals, and the difference was dramatic. Now, these two examples are not exotic anomalies. They're mild versions of an overlooked epidemic among older adults who often juggle complicated prescriptions and changing nutritional needs. EY science points to food first. Why do we keep emphasizing diet for leg cramps? It turns out that multiple studies highlight how nutrient-rich foods, rather than relying solely on medication, can drastically reduce muscle contractions and nerve malfunction. According to the World Health Organization (WHO) 2019 Nutrition and Aging Review, adequate potassium intake and balanced magnesium levels correlate with lower rates of muscle spasm and better blood pressure control. In a separate commentary, Dr. Michael Greger 2020 Online Health Symposium noted that older adults benefit profoundly from fresh, unprocessed foods loaded with essential minerals, and the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health 2021 Dietary Electives for Seniors explicitly recommends a daily routine of whole foods to secure a stable electrolyte profile. But you might wonder, isn't a simple multivitamin enough? Not exactly. Certain minerals like magnesium are better absorbed and utilized when they come from natural sources. Food provides a synergy of vitamins, phytonutrients, and antioxidants that no synthetic supplement can fully replicate. Moreover, if you're downing pills without checking your overall diet, You might be ingesting an imbalance of sodium, calcium, or sugar that fuels the cycle of cramps. Indeed, an anti-cramp regimen must address the entire tapestry of what you eat and drink. Only then do you get the robust defense needed to keep your legs safe and potentially prevent devastating events such as circulatory blockages or stroke. Throughout this script, we'll preserve the logical sequence of exploring 10 powerful foods, but we'll go deeper, weaving in personal examples, research confirmations, and a missing spark that can make this go viral. A practical 7-day checklist you can start right away, plus a 24-hour challenge to test just how quickly you can see results. You'll learn to combine these foods into a life-changing diet that does more than quell leg spasms. It lays a foundation for healthy blood flow, stronger muscle fibers, and a calmer nervous system. The Power Foods in Action, an extended guide. We're about to delve into 10 nutrient-packed options. Please do keep in mind, none of these suggestions aim to replace prescribed treatments. Always consult your physician, especially if you're on medications or have kidney or heart conditions. Let's begin. Banana. 1. The potassium punch of bananas. Bananas often get the spotlight, and for good reason. They're loaded with potassium, a critical mineral for controlling muscle contractions. Low potassium can cause muscles to overreact to nerve impulses, often manifesting as wicked cramps that start at night. Seniors in particular can experience a natural decline in muscle mass and altered hydration levels as the years go by. That's where bananas step in to rebalance your body, but it's not just potassium. Bananas also offer vitamin B6, which is relevant for nerve health. For some older adults, tingling or mild neuropathy can join forces with muscle spasms to create a double dose of discomfort. A medium banana holds an impressive chunk of potassium, roughly 400 milligrams, but smaller or slightly green bananas can deliver more resistant starch and lower sugar. This is a golden combination for those monitoring blood sugar. Want to add bananas to your daily routine? They blend easily into oatmeal smoothies or can be sliced over whole grain toast. Pair bananas with nuts or seeds for an ideal trifecta: potassium, protein, and magnesium. But wait, there's a caution. Individuals with kidney disease or unstable blood glucose must talk to a healthcare provider before loading up on bananas. So keep an eye on your lab results and don't self-medicate with fruit if you have special conditions. Sobryu, the avocado edge. Avocados, widely known as nature's butter, hold more potassium per fruit than bananas. Even more intriguing, they're a treasure trove of magnesium and anti-inflammatory fats. This matters because chronic inflammation can stoke the fire of muscle cramps and nerve pain. Think of an avocado as the multi-tool in your dietary arsenal, ensuring that you simultaneously address mineral imbalances and inflammatory issues. Why do healthy fats matter? According to Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health 2021 Healthy Fats research, monounsaturated fats can reduce systemic inflammation, supporting nerve health. Pair that with the synergy of magnesium, your body's built-in muscle relaxant. Many seniors struggle with low magnesium caused by medication side effects or reduced absorption over time, making avocados a real lifeline. Enjoy them as a simple addition to toast, blended into a green smoothie, or cubed atop a salad with spinach. We'll get to spinach soon. However, remember that avocados are relatively calorie-dense, so portion control is wise. Half an avocado a few times per week can strike the perfect balance for many older adults. But if you have kidney issues or certain cardiovascular conditions, again, consult your physician before going all in. 3. Spinach more than just greens. Spinach is a dynamic leafy green that combines magnesium with natural nitrates, which help open up your blood vessels and improve circulation. Poor circulation is a major culprit behind chronic cramping, especially at night. For seniors who may notice swelling or tingling in their lower extremities, spinach can boost blood flow, letting oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles more effectively. A critical note is that cooking spinach can reduce its oxalate content, making it easier for your body to absorb calcium and magnesium. Raw spinach is perfectly fine on occasion, but seniors with sensitive digestion often find steamed or sautéed spinach is easier on their stomach. Make a dinner with spinach a few hours before bedtime, and you'll load up on magnesium to soothe your muscles while you sleep. On top of that, spinach has a low sodium content and a decent amount of potassium. This is crucial for maintaining an ideal electrolyte ratio. Senior diets often include hidden salt and processed foods, so offsetting sodium with potassium from spinach is a strategic move. Pairing spinach with vitamin C sources like bell peppers or a squeeze of lemon further enhances iron absorption. The muscle-friendly benefits keep rolling in. Kushubanan. 4 pumpkin seeds, a surprising giant in a tiny package. Sometimes called pepitas pumpkin seeds, concentrate a remarkable dose of magnesium in each handful. Just an ounce can supply nearly 40% of your daily magnesium requirement. Beyond that, these seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that can improve sleep quality. That's critical if nocturnal cramps have turned your nights into a series of abrupt, painful awakenings. But why are pumpkin seeds potentially superior to magnesium supplements? Food-based minerals usually come with a host of complementary nutrients, zinc, healthy fats, antioxidants that help your body utilize the magnesium more efficiently. If you rely solely on pills, you risk missing out on these beneficial cofactors. Plus, let's face it, munching on a small handful of unsalted pumpkin seeds before bedtime is a far more delicious habit than choking down another tablet. Working them into your diet is simple. Sprinkle them on oatmeal yogurt or salads. Some seniors even prefer a small spoonful of these seeds as an evening ritual to maintain stable magnesium levels. If you have restless legs, mild tingling, or sleep disturbances, pumpkin seeds could be your secret weapon. Neuronao. Of salmon and sardines, the omega-3 and calcium connection. Fatty fish, such as salmon and sardines, deliver potent anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. According to Dr. Michael Greger, 2021 video lecture on inflammatory markers, these healthy fats combat the compounds that encourage nerve irritation and muscle stiffness. When the delicate tissues surrounding your muscles and joints remain inflamed, cramps can gain a strong foothold. Additionally, sardines, especially if you eat their soft edible bones, provide a highly accessible form of calcium, working alongside magnesium and potassium to facilitate proper muscle contraction. Without adequate calcium, your nerves can misfire, prompting recurring spasms. Meanwhile, salmon offers vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium and can guard against muscle weakness. 2 servings per week is a commonly cited goal based on guidelines from many health institutions, including the WHO. If fresh fish availability is an issue, don't worry, frozen or canned versions still carry the same essential nutrients. However, if seafood isn't your preference, algae-based omega-3 supplements can help, though you'll need to find alternative calcium sources like leafy greens or enriched plant milks to replicate the synergy you'd get from sardines. 6. Yogurt, a gentle powerhouse yogurt. Especially Greek yogurt can be a gem for older adults eager to up their calcium and protein intake. Many seniors shy away from dairy due to digestive discomfort, but fermented products like yogurt often cause fewer problems. They're also fortified with vitamin D in many brands, which amplifies calcium absorption and promotes healthy muscle function. We can't overlook the protein side of the equation. Muscles require amino acids for repair and growth. With age, muscle mass can dwindle, making older adults more prone to cramps and weakness. Yogurt with its probiotic content can also enhance gut health, potentially improving nutrient uptake overall. Greek yogurt frequently contains about twice as much protein as traditional yogurt. For those struggling with lactose intolerance, there are lactose-free varieties or plant-based versions enriched with calcium and vitamin D. To power up for the night, consider a small cup of yogurt topped with magnesium-filled seeds or almonds. This evening snack helps steady your blood sugar and deliver the minerals that keep your legs from twisting like pretzels at 2 a.m. Parkishoin. 7 eggs, B12 for nerves, and a full amino acid profile. Eggs are best known for their protein, but they also carry vitamin B12. And this B12 piece is crucial for maintaining healthy nerve cells, which is vital if you want to dodge that pins and needles feeling or muscle spasms caused by disrupted nerve signals. Seniors often have absorption difficulties with B12, partly due to reduced stomach acid or medication side effects. Hence, eggs can be a gentle solution. If cholesterol is a concern, you can mix 1 whole egg with additional egg whites. This approach still nets you a helping of B12 from the yolk while keeping saturated fats lower. At the same time, you're getting high-quality protein for muscle repair. If you're engaged in mild exercise, physical therapy, or just daily walking, an egg-based breakfast is a solid way to fuel your muscles for the day ahead. Eggs also house vitamin D and beneficial fats in the yolk, so cutting the yolk out entirely could leave you missing essential nutrients. For a lot of seniors who watch cholesterol but don't have severe restrictions, the mix and match approach. One whole egg plus extra whites is a sweet spot. Add a side of spinach or sweet potatoes, and your meal becomes a balanced anti-cramp powerhouse. 8. Coconut water, hydration with natural electrolytes. When someone says nature's sports drink, coconut water is a prime candidate. It holds an array of electrolytes including potassium, magnesium, sodium, and calcium, each critical for muscle contraction and hydration. Plain water is necessary for overall fluid balance, but it doesn't offer the same mineral content. Meanwhile, many commercial sports beverages are riddled with added sugars and synthetic ingredients that can cause spikes in blood glucose or encourage fluid retention. A typical cup of coconut water can contain around 600 milliliters of potassium, often surpassing a banana. That alone is a big deal for seniors taking diuretics for blood pressure control, which drain essential minerals from the body. Using coconut water as a beverage, especially after gentle exercise or on hot days, can help you restore your electrolyte equilibrium. That said, watch out for sweetened versions. The goal is to avoid unnecessary sugar, especially if you have diabetes or are managing heart risks. Seniors with chronic kidney disease or certain heart conditions should verify with their physician before incorporating coconut water regularly, given the higher potassium content. But for most individuals, particularly those grappling with frequent cramps tied to mild dehydration or medication-induced nutrient loss, coconut water can be a simple rejuvenating fix. Tamani, 9. Sweet potatoes, triple mineral excellence. Think of sweet potatoes as a gem that merges 3 key anti-cramp minerals: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. This synergy addresses multiple aspects of muscle contraction, ensuring that your body can prevent spasms from different angles. On top of that, these tubers deliver a blend of antioxidants like beta-carotene and vitamin C that help with inflammation control. A medium sweet potato can house upward of 500 milliliters of potassium, sometimes rivaling banana content. Additionally, sweet potatoes tend to release their carbs more slowly, which helps keep blood sugar levels stable, significant for older adults, particularly those watching glucose levels. Baking or steaming them preserves a good portion of their nutrients. If you choose to boil them, consider using the leftover water in a soup or stew to keep those leached minerals in your meal. Since sweet potatoes are fairly versatile, you can enjoy them at dinner for a late-day infusion of muscle-relaxing nutrients. Pair them with a lean protein like salmon or eggs, and you create a nutrient-dense meal that covers proteins, vitamins, and the minerals that matter most for preventing cramps. To show 10 almonds, a handy source of magnesium and vitamin E. Almonds might not be the first thing you think of for cramp prevention, but they pack a wallop of magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats. Magnesium helps regulate nerve and muscle impulses, while vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that shields muscle cells from excessive wear and tear. Combine this with monounsaturated fats that can keep inflammation in check, and almonds become a stealth ally against leg cramps. A small handful, say 10 to 15 nuts, should suffice daily. This quantity offers a good dose of magnesium and beneficial fats without going overboard on calories. If the raw version is too bland, you can enjoy dry roasted unsalted almonds. Salted versions, however, will raise your sodium intake, so be cautious if you're tracking blood pressure. You can sprinkle them on salads, mix them into oatmeal, or enjoy them as a standalone snack. For an evening routine to guard against nighttime cramps, consider combining a few almonds with yogurt or a banana half. This steady supply of minerals and protein can help you relax, aiding both muscle function and nerve stability while you drift to sleep. Just remember, moderation is key. The missing spark. Let's build even more urgency. At this point, you may be thinking, all right, so I just have to eat these foods and I'm good. Not so fast. The real spark here is the realization that ignoring leg cramps can lead to dangerous territory, including cardiovascular strain that might raise your risk of stroke. If you regularly suffer from muscle spasms, the underlying triggers, be it poor circulation, chronic inflammation, or severe electrolyte imbalance, may also impact heart health. This is where we sound the alarm. Your legs could be telling you that your vascular system is facing challenges. Don't let that tension build up quietly in the background. Studies show that consistent muscle cramping can sometimes correlate with peripheral artery concerns, especially in older populations. If left unaddressed, those issues can balloon into more severe events. That's the real missing piece that not enough people talk about. Cramps aren't just about your muscles, they can forecast bigger threats too. Two more case studies to drive the point home. Case study, age 70, retired accountant. Miss J enjoyed a mostly sedentary lifestyle. She began experiencing mild cramps in her calves that worsened over several months. Soon these cramps appeared while she was riding in a car or even while relaxing at home. After evaluation, her doctor discovered advanced varicose veins and borderline arterial plaque in her legs. Correcting her diet to include spinach, pumpkin seeds, and coconut water, while also starting mild leg exercises, dramatically improved her comfort. More importantly, further vascular imaging showed stable arterial health. With small changes, Ms. J might have avoided a potential vascular calamity. Casey study, B, age 68, part-time teacher. Mr. H was plagued by night cramps that left him exhausted by morning. He also experienced occasional numbness in his toes. A physician checkup revealed that besides being low on potassium and magnesium, he had borderline high blood sugar. The recommended fix involved reducing refined carbs and adding sweet potatoes, almonds, and low-sugar Greek yogurt into his menu. Over the next 6 weeks, the cramps eased. Even better, his blood sugar stabilized. Doctors credited his consistent intake of mineral-rich foods and improved activity levels for restoring better nerve and muscle function. Terrain Arnold. Action Plan 7-Day Checklist plus 24-hour challenge. Here's where we go beyond theory. We're offering a structured plan that older adults can adopt immediately, but remember to consult your physician before making drastic dietary changes, especially if you're dealing with chronic conditions or medication side effects. This is not medical advice to override prescribed care, but rather a complementary lifestyle approach. The 24-hour challenge goal: reduce nighttime leg cramps and notice a difference in your morning routine. One morning start. Sapi turning, within 30 minutes of waking, drink 1 glass of unsweetened coconut water. Nutrim. Follow with a breakfast containing either a small banana or half an avocado for that potassium-magnesium combo. 2 lunchtime boost. Eat a serving of spinach lightly cooked or in a smoothie. Combine it with a lean protein like eggs if possible. Chunir, sprinkle pumpkin seeds or almonds on top for extra magnesium. 3 hydration focus. Keep a reusable water bottle with you and aim to finish at least 3 bottles by the end of the day, roughly 1.5 to 2 liters total, depending on your physician's advice. 4 to 1 for evening meal. Include a piece of fatty fish, salmon, or sardines, or go with Greek yogurt if you're not keen on fish. Who'll add a side of baked sweet potato. Supudi. This meal is a triple whammy for your muscles. You get calcium, magnesium, and potassium in one sitting. Pre-bed ritual. Encourage to have a small serving of yogurt or a modest handful of almonds. Perform light calf stretches, flexing your ankles gently to pump blood into your lower legs. Write down any tension you feel in your legs. When you wake up, note the quality of your sleep and whether you experienced any cramps. Even in 24 hours, some people feel a tangible difference in muscle relaxation. The 7-day checklist goal: build a lasting routine that fends off cramps and bolsters vascular health. Daily potassium intake. Aim for at least 1 high-potassium food each day. Bananas, avocados, sweet potatoes, or coconut water. 2 magnesium-rich snack. Choose either almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, or even dark chocolate in moderation daily to maintain steady magnesium levels. Buy protein pairings. Include at least 1 complete protein source like eggs, yogurt, or salmon daily. Protein aids muscle repair, critical if you're working to stay active. 4 routine hydration. Keep water and unsweetened coconut water on hand. If you're physically active, ensure you replace lost electrolytes, not just plain fluids. Defray for an fiber flex and stretch sessions. Before bed and upon waking, spend 5-10 minutes on gentle calf stretches, ankle rolls, and mild hamstring stretches to promote better circulation. Sex inflammation check. Incorporate anti-inflammatory items at least 3 times in your week: salmon or sardines, omega-3 spinach, or avocados rich in healthy fats and nitrates, or sweet potatoes antioxidants. Plus, 7. So first use the web and track and reflect. Write down each day's cramp frequency and intensity. Note any time you skip important foods or hydration. Patterns will emerge that help you adapt your plan further. Combine these steps with regular medical checkups, especially if you're on diuretics or have conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, or high blood pressure. Have you ever noticed this sign called a comment? C-sharp Sao Chep. Have you ever noticed this sign? Comment I feel it if you relate I'm safe if not, and add a question for the doctor. It's easy to blow off mild or occasional cramps, but if you're noticing more frequent or intense episodes, your body could be signaling that you're missing key nutrients or that you have underlying circulation concerns. We want to hear your story. Drop a comment describing your experiences or simply let us know which of these foods resonates with you the most. Therefore, why this action is crucial, fear facts and prevention. We must recognize the seriousness that muscle cramps can hold for those over 60. While younger individuals can shake off a spasm as a fleeting annoyance, seniors risk a chain reaction, disturbed sleep, compromised balance, and prolonged recovery from simple activities. Worse yet, repeated cramps might coincide with risk factors that overburden your cardiovascular system. Consider remarks from the World Health Organization 2018 Global Healthy Aging Study, which notes that older adults exhibiting persistent muscle cramps should investigate possible metabolic or circulatory issues. When your body is screaming through discomfort, there's a reason. Chronic lack of magnesium, potassium, or calcium not only triggers leg spasms, but may also compromise heart rhythm and vascular elasticity. In dire situations, especially of high blood pressure, poor circulation and medication side effects overlap, the threat of stroke becomes less theoretical and more of a lurking possibility. This explanation isn't meant to scare you without cause. It's meant to highlight the possibility that leg cramps can be your personal alarm system, one that is easily quieted by a better diet, proper hydration, and mindful movement. Cameron, extended science breakdown how nutrients interact. Let's devote a moment to the technical synergy behind these minerals. Muscles contract via electrical signals that travel along nerves. For these signals to be smooth, your body needs the right electrolyte balance, primarily sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. When one or more of these become imbalanced, your muscle fibers can misfire, leading to spasms. Here's how it breaks down. Potassium works with sodium to create the voltage difference across cell membranes. Too little potassium can make muscles overly excitable. Magnesium acts like a brake pedal, preventing excessive nerve firing. Chronic deficiency can lead to twitchiness and nighttime cramping. Calcium, involved in the actual mechanism of muscle contraction. Shortage can disrupt the way nerves send signals. Sodium typically oversupplied in Western diets, but it still plays a role in nerve conduction. The key is balance. Too much sodium can spike blood pressure and tip the potassium-sodium ratio off kilter. When you add in the fact that older adults often take medications like diuretics or certain heart meds that deplete electrolytes, you can see how easily a cascade of problems can start. That's why each of our recommended foods addresses multiple angles: bananas, avocados, spinach, and coconut water. All offer potassium. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados help with magnesium. Sardines and yogurt bolster your calcium. Salmon, sardines, eggs, and yogurt supply protein and other vital nutrients. It's this layered approach that ensures you don't just mask symptoms, but actually fortify your system from the ground up. Ganhiyoi. Addressing common doubts and excuses. 1. I'm too old to change my diet. The human body remains surprisingly adaptable, even in later years. Minor shifts like adding a few nutrient-heavy foods can yield noticeable benefits in just weeks. Don't underestimate the power of new habits. 2. I don't like vegetables or plain water. Dermatu, you don't need to choke down plates of raw spinach or gallons of water. Steamed or sautéed spinach with light seasoning can be tasty. Coconut water offers a pleasant flavor, and you can flavor plain water with slices of cucumber, lemon, or berries. 3. I need results fast. Food won't act quickly enough. So true. While medication can sometimes mask the issue, achieving lasting relief often requires a deeper fix. Many seniors report reduced cramps within days of adding magnesium-rich foods. Short-term improvements can appear faster than you'd think. Software 4, I'm concerned about my sugar levels. True items like bananas or sweet potatoes contain natural sugars, but they're also loaded with fiber and crucial minerals. Opt for smaller servings. If you must monitor glucose, alternatively, avocados, spinach, or nuts can offer cramp relief with minimal impact on sugar levels. Offer Russian. You're not for your own item. 5. What if this doesn't work? Not all cramps stem solely from nutrition. There might be circulation issues, nerve conditions, or medication side effects at play. Still, adopting a balanced, nutrient-focused diet is an essential part of any broader strategy. If dietary changes don't help, it's time to consult your physician for deeper investigation. Integration with exercise and other lifestyle tips. Diet is vital, but certain daily movements also assist in preventing cramps. Light stretching, gentle yoga, or slow-paced walking can increase blood flow and reduce muscle tension. If you're dealing with stiff joints or advanced arthritis, water aerobics might be a joint-friendly solution. Low impact but high return, these exercises keep your circulation robust. You can also look into mild massage techniques or using a foam roller to loosen tight calf muscles. Just proceed carefully if you have vascular conditions. Always clear new regimens with your healthcare team. Warming up your calves, especially if you're prone to nighttime spasms, can prime your legs for a more restful sleep. For older adults living with advanced conditions like kidney disease, severe diabetes, or progressive heart issues, nutrition must be tailored. You may need specialized advice from a dietitian or geriatric nutrition specialist. For instance, if your potassium is restricted due to kidney problems, bananas and coconut water might not be right for you. Avocados might be similarly restricted, but spinach or eggs in moderate amounts might still offer you a path to better muscle function. The key is personalization. The role of routine medical monitoring. As you build these dietary changes into your life, consider scheduling regular checkups to evaluate your electrolyte panel, potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, as well as your kidney function and blood pressure. Some seniors find that adjusting their diet helps stabilize or even lower the dosage requirements for certain medications, always under the direct supervision of a physician. When you see improvements in muscle comfort, it's tempting to assume the issue is solved. However, it's best to remain vigilant. Monitor how your body responds over a few months. Cramps can sometimes fluctuate with seasons, dehydration in summer, or reduced activity in winter, and other changes like medication shifts. Keep a log so you detect patterns before they escalate into another round of painful nights. Chokitiri, debunking myths about cramps and stroke risk. While there's no direct guaranteed pipeline from leg cramps to a stroke, the link is more about the underlying factors. Persistent muscle spasms often hint at deeper vascular or mineral problems that can predispose you to a range of cardiovascular complications. The leg cramp warning, surprising foods to avoid a stroke. Now Angle highlights that ignoring the signals can accelerate bigger health breakdowns. The best weapon is knowledge. If you're getting frequent, intense cramps, examine your magnesium and potassium intake, hydration, and circulation. Address those gaps quickly rather than waiting for something dire. This is about prevention, not paranoia. So if your doctor says your stroke risk is already high due to other factors, family history, high blood pressure, diabetes, failing to fix severe mineral imbalances can amplify potential dangers. Sustaining motivation, the long game. You've likely tried a new regimen before, only to let it slip when immediate results weren't dramatic. Avoid that trap by making small, consistent changes. Start your morning with a banana or half an avocado. Schedule fish on a certain day each week. Replace high-sodium snacks with almonds or pumpkin seeds. Create an environment where these foods become your go-to staples rather than occasional add-ons. Also engage a friend or family member. Have them try your new sweet potato recipe or share in a 24-hour challenge with you. Older adults, particularly those living alone, can find huge value in social support. The simple act of accountability can keep your progress from fizzling out. Real-world tips for grocery shopping and meal prep. 1. Bananas and avocados. Stock them in various stages of ripeness. Use the less ripe ones in smoothies or to keep blood sugar steadier. 2 spinach buy fresh for immediate use. Keep a bag of frozen spinach handy for quick cooking. 3 pumpkin seeds go for unsalted raw or dry roasted. Pre-portion them into small containers so you're not tempted to overindulge. 4. Fatty fish. Fresh or frozen salmon fillets. Canned sardines in water or olive oil. Rinse off any extra brine or sodium-laden liquids. 5. Dangerousseniors. 5. Yogurt. Compare labels. Aim for Greek yogurt with minimal added sugars. If lactose intolerant, experiment with plant-based brands enriched with calcium and vitamin D. 6. Eggs. Check whether your local store carries eggs with enhanced omega-3. If your physician advises minimal cholesterol, you can blend 1 whole egg with extra whites. 7. Coconut water. Read the label. Unsweetened is your friend. Keep a few small cartons for convenience if you can't get fresh coconut water. 8. Sweet potatoes. Store in a cool, dark place. Bake a batch at the start of the week so they're ready to reheat. 9. Almonds. Look for bulk deals on raw or dry roasted. Store them in a sealed container for freshness. Meal prep can be done in small increments. Bake sweet potatoes while you do something else. Cook salmon in a foil packet with spinach. Blend a smoothie with banana spinach, Greek yogurt, and a handful of pumpkin seeds. Freeze it in single-serve containers. This approach helps you stick to the plan even on busy days. Dangers of extreme diets and fad detoxes. You might be tempted by miracle cures or extreme detox diets, hoping they'll wipe out cramps overnight. Be cautious. Many of these methods rely on drastically restricting calories or entire food groups, which can create even more significant electrolyte imbalances. If you're on medication, severe dieting can trigger unsafe fluctuations in blood pressure or blood sugar. As emphasized by the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health 2020, trendy diets analysis. Older adults especially should avoid radical diets without professional guidance. The better path is consistency and balance. Gradually add these proven foods that have been linked to muscle and nerve stability while minimizing excess sugar, sodium, and overly processed meals. This balanced approach ensures you're fueling your body with the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and good fats needed for robust vascular function and nerve signaling. Worry cap of the 10 foods your anti-cramp squad. 1. Bananas, swift potassium infusion, and mild vitamin B6 support. 2. Avocados, potassium, magnesium, and healthy fats for reduced inflammation. 3. Spinach, magnesium plus circulation boosting nitrates. 4. Pumpkin seeds, magnesium champion along with tryptophan for better sleep. 5. Salmon and sardines, omega-3, vitamin D, and accessible calcium. 6. Yogurt, calcium, protein, and potentially vitamin D in an easily digestible form. 7. Eggs, protein plus vitamin B12 for nerve health. 8. Coconut water, natural electrolytes, especially potassium and magnesium. 9. Sweet potatoes. Triple threat of potassium, magnesium, and calcium plus antioxidants. 10. Almonds, magnesium, vitamin E, and beneficial fats in a shelf-stable snack. When combined in a weekly meal plan, these choices don't just stop cramps, they reinforce overall health from your cardiovascular system to your bones and nerves. Remember, always consult your physician. As you incorporate these suggestions, never forget that any medical condition, especially those tied to kidney function, blood pressure, or heart disease, demands professional oversight. If your physician has given you specific guidelines, abide by them. Think of these foods as tools to complement the care you're already receiving, not replace it. Through 3 rapid-fire takeaways. 1. Cramps often hide bigger warnings. Low electrolytes and poor circulation aren't minor issues. They can escalate, jeopardizing vascular health. 2. Food first, then supplements. Whole foods carry synergistic benefits that pills alone may not replicate. 3. Consistency matters. A single banana won't cure your cramps, but daily attention to potassium, magnesium, and calcium can rewire your body for fewer spasms. In our session, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you found this script eye-opening, hit that like button so more people can discover these solutions. Subscribe for weekly health insights that keep you steps ahead of life's curveballs. Share this video with friends or family who struggle with leg cramps. They'll thank you for it. And don't forget, have you ever noticed this sign? Comment, "I feel it," if you relate, "I'm safe." If not, and add a question for the doctor. Warning. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to leg health and nighttime discomfort? Finding the right foods, staying consistent, or dealing with medication side effects? Let us know in the comments below, and let's tackle those hurdles together.